Hello, welcome back to Tammy's Beauty Tutorials. Today we are going to do an inspired look from Cinderella. So this is my second video doing this. First I did a look inspired by The Little Mermaid. My cousin's daughter, Emma, this was her idea. She really wanted me to do looks inspired by the Disney princesses because this is, she loves Disney movies. And so I asked her what she wanted to see on my channel, and she said looks inspired by the Disney princesses. And so this is for Emma, and so this is what I am going to come up with. And as you saw with The Little Mermaid, I really wanted to keep it not really costumey. I wanted you to be able to see like where I got the inspiration from, but also where you could use the looks daily, but still keep, still see, oh, this came from that, but also not too costumey. And then you could take it kind of over the top if you wanted to. Because a lot, you look on Pinterest and like see the Disney princesses inspired looks, and some of them look really costumey, and I kind of wanted to keep it a little less costumey. Just the idea on what I wanted to do, a little, to make it a little more everyday versus the costume. I thought that would be fun to put a different spin on it. And so this one is going to be Cinderella, like I said. And Cinderella, I remember watching that with my sister all the time. And I think for Halloween one year, I went as Cinderella, but as a girl, who didn't dress up as Cinderella? I think, it's almost like a rite of passage to be Cinderella for Halloween. So the first shade I'm using, it's from the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection in Dark Magic, and it's called Poof. And it's this shade right here, and it's just kind of a good base color. Like on me, you're really not even gonna see it because I am super fair, so it's just pretty much matches my skin color. So nothing so just a nice base color to just get things started. And then I'm going to go into Anastasia palette, the Carli Bybel palette, and it's called Bear. And this is this palette, and it's this shade right here. And I hope I said her last name right. I always feel like I say it wrong. I don't know why. But I feel I had a really hard name myself, so I always feel like I'm always pretty cautious about that because I don't want to like butcher somebody's name. My sister, she had a really hard first name and last name, so she would get so mad when people would say her name wrong. She actually would get pretty irate. Me and my cousin would laugh all the time. She would get so mad. Her name was Tacey, Tacey, and people would call her Tracy all the time, or Casey and Stacy, and she would get so mad. It's Tacey. She would get so mad. And we just thought that was so funny. And she's like, you guys you don't understand how hard it is to have a hard name. And she also would get really upset that she could never find any, like, you know, like keychains with your name on it or anything like that. You know, the struggle's real, I guess, when you have a different first name. So I'm going to go back into the Anastasia palette with Chai, just to kind of like a transition shade. And don't worry, we're going to be getting into some views. But I wanted to kind of do a good transition shade to kind of build and add some depth. You know? So how's everybody doing? Staying at home and everything? You know, today was the first day of homeschooling for my kids and me being the teacher. I mean, you know, I guess it hasn't gone so bad. We are having a problem with one of my son's computer. There's something wrong with it. It's like turning off itself. Like it's fully charged and it's turning off, and then like after 10 minutes, and then it just shuts off automatically, and then it will like turn back on itself and just flash and just keep flashing. You can't turn it off and it just keeps flashing. Anybody know what's wrong? What can we do? Because the school, I emailed the principal, and he was like, give me a support link, but it's like it's like to help him with logins, not to really help him with like what's going on. Kind of frustrated. So if you know anything about computers and knows what could be wrong, let me know, because obviously that is not my strong suit. I do makeup and hair, not computers. So let me know. Comment below. Okay? Okay. So now I'm going to go into my Jaclyn Hill palette. I mean, are we not surprised that I'm going into Jaclyn Hill palettes? I mean, I say this every time. I'm like, oh, Jaclyn Hill. You guys are going to be sick of that. So I'm going Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic, and I'm going to use Busted. And it's this really pretty blue color right here. Because doing Cinderella, you have to use blue. I mean, I feel like that's like a must. You have to use blue. Because her dress was blue for the ball. And that's like important. If you hear some background noise, it's my oldest son making a lot of noise in the kitchen because I have to do my makeup in the kitchen, and he should have thought about that before I started filming. Right? Yeah. Really?
I'm sorry. I just got hungry.
Alright. We are so not stealthy in this house, apparently, when it comes to like getting a snack or anything. Never mind that I went in there, hey, I'm gonna film before we have to get back and finish your school for the day. So just give me a little bit so I can film today. You know, not too much to ask, right? Well, guess it was. Oh my gosh, teenage boys. Does anybody else have teenagers or children at all? Just kind of packing in and then kind of blending towards my nose because I want it to like be strong, like darker here, and then a little lighter because I want to, you know, kind of have it brighten up and have my eyes look bigger towards my nose so it's not closed off. So I kind of pack it in and then sweep it over. Can you please be a little more quiet? Sorry about that. No, I'm not sick. I just had like a tickle in the back of my throat. And then I'm just going to go over the edges with that transition shade from the Anastasia palette. Try. Just go over the edges. I was trying to think some of my other favorite Disney, or what my favorite part in Cinderella was, and I mean, I do love it when she, you know, of course, when the fairy godmother shows up, and, you know, she goes and, you know, changes everything else, and she's standing there and she's waiting for the moment where she does her dress, and the fairy godmother forgets, and then she realizes her dress is all tore up, and then she's like, oh my gosh, you can't wear that, and then she does her dress and it's like beautiful. I do like that part, but I mean, what girl didn't like that part, you know? I think that was like every little, you know. And then I'm going to also stain the Anastasia, and this is OA, and it's this really pretty like dark blue glittery shade right here. I love the shade for this because I was like, oh, it has like glitter in it, and it was like a really pretty blue. And I was also, when I decided to do Cinderella, I was like, you know, I didn't want it to be, I wanted it to stay really pretty and also stay really, you know, I didn't want it to get like, you know, like 1980s called one of their like blue eyeshadow back, you know. And then I'm also going to go into Medallia, this shade right here, because I kind of remember that look, like early 80s, late 80s, and I just didn't want it to, because that's what I always like worry about, like when you do, like blue eyeshadows, is it to get too, too over blue and it get too over the top. So I just wanted to keep it really pretty and not, too outdated blue. I mean, who else worries about that when they wear blue eyeshadow? For it to turn into that kind of look? Or is that just me? And I'm like worrying for nothing. Of course, I know, I'm in my 40s, so younger people probably don't even remember those times. But I just didn't, I wanted to use blues, but I didn't want it to like be outdated. So now I'm going to do my under eye. And so I'm going to go back into Busted from the Jaclyn Hale palette. And just kind of tightline that. And I'm only going to go like halfway. I'm not going to take that all the way over. Because like once again, I don't want to like close my eye because I really want it to be wide open. And I also have some glitter. I think I might put that on my under eye. But I don't know. I'm kind of, I practiced last night and I didn't do that. I don't know. I'm kind of toying with some ideas. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Jody from the Anastasia palette. Let me show that to you. This color right here. Just kind of I'm going to go back into that base and kind of make sure there's no lines under here. And I don't know if I already said this, I did my foundation and my full face off camera today, so I'm just showing you the eye look today, and I kept everything like I normally do it, and I will write down what products I use in the description box below, so if you have any questions on what products I use, they will be in the description box below, so you don't have to worry about that. They will be there. And like for the highlight color, I'm going to use, hold on, Knockout from my Morphe 35V palette. Okay. And then let me do, what do you think I want? Okay, so I'm just going to put like some glitter, like maybe like right in here. So I have the Anastasia glitter adhesive and glitter. They got the set for Christmas. Let me grab them. What are you doing?
I kind of like it here.
What?
Well, I'm trying to get a snack. Like,
You can.
I'm trying not to look around camera.
You're fine. I'm just going to go. With it glitter, be careful not to get in your eye. Because that,
Oh, sting.
well, glitter's just not good for your eye.
It hurts.
Glitter's just not meant for your eyeball.
And I feel like it would hurt. But yeah, it also probably be pretty bad for your eye.
Just not.
Well, that's gonna stay underneath the day, I think.
Okay, so I'm just put it like underneath my eye, just like that, to add a little glitter. If you guys can see that, I'll zoom in. Let me do eyeliner. Let me scoot a little closer so you can see. There we go. Now let's do the eyeliner. Sorry, I always get so quiet when I do that. I feel like I'm gonna poke my eye or something. When I do that, I'm like, yeah. It's like I have to have like the deepest concentration. But once again, if you wear eyelashes, you can put them on at this time. I don't wear them, but do not let that stop you from you wearing them. I just have never wore them. Okay, so that is my eye look, and I got my lipstick on, everything on my face is done. Like I said, I did that all off camera, and I've already set my face and everything. Let me take my bangs down. So this is the finished Cinderella look. What do you guys think? Let me close my eye. I really like it. I think that really looks good. I'm so glad I add the glitter. I think that kind of adds something to it, and it's not too over the top, because I was worried. Like I said, I wanted to keep it not so costumey, but I do think it would be kind of fun, like if you were going like on a night out or something, and you wanted something a little sparkly and glittery, but it's also a little subtle, and you could kind of take this, like step it up a notch if you did want it to look costumey, if you want it, you however you want to do it. But I do really like that. I hope, and if Emma, if you are watching this, I hope that I did you proud and that you are really liking the Cinderella look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.